Welcome to the bonus round.
I have a funny ass story because John thought I was talking shit and I was not, like very much not.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry, dude. This fucking, I don't like. You, all right, I'll wait till John gets back. But like, fuck, man, I'm tired.
I can hear you.
Oh,
He can hear you. You said you're tired, or did something happen?
No. Yeah, no, I'm just fucking shot, bro. Like, so with this whole like, you know, I'm recording, by the way. I pressed the button immediately as I jumped on.
Sick.
Yeah. So with this whole, you know, fucking bullshit corona pandemic nonsense and work and everything like that, like I haven't really been working for you know, the past few months. I've, you know,
Right.
my boss will call me on the most very random times and ask if I can come in for like a day, or, you know, if I have to do like a, you know, a run to our other yard, you know, we'll do something like that. But like, so it's few and far between. I've maybe worked, this is now maybe the fourth time in 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Like very, very few and far between. But because I have such a labor intensive job, that my body goes through this thing where, like, normally during the summer, like, I'm used to just working and being out in the heat and being, you know, straining myself and picking up heavy objects and sweating and everything like that. And it's no problem. I come home, shower, do it all the next day. But because it's so few and far between, my sleep schedule's all fucked up. So last night I only got maybe 3 hours worth of broken sleep, trying to get, you know, to bed at a decent time and then up at in an early hour. I go to work, and work is never a problem. You know, like I can go, you know, bust it out, do what I got to do. But it's when I get home that my body's like, oh yeah, dude, it just like, I get back and then my body's like, okay, back to fucking doing nothing for a week.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Shut down town.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. So I was, so I got home, whatever. Rose just went food shopping. You know, I was talking to you guys on the chat and whatever. I helped her out do a few things. I jumped in the shower, took a nice shower. She bounced for the night to go hang out with some friends. So I said, perfect. I have time before I have to make the kids dinner and make myself something to eat to, jump on and play some games with Miles, because Miles, my son, wanted to play Roblox. He recently like said, you know, since I have my computer and he has his computer, if I, you know, download Roblox and play with him. So I said, of course. I'm not gonna say no to my kid. Like, absolutely. Like, you want to play video games with me? I will absolutely. I don't even care what it is. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for different ways to like play games with him and suggest games that he might like. So, you know, this one he came to me with, he said Roblox. I said, whatever. So I downloaded it, and then, like, because, you know, how we're trying to do, like, all the bonus stuff, I said, this is perfect, because Roblox, I feel, is very much so a child's game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, like, Nintendo has, like, their target demographic of, like, younger kids and stuff like that. Roblox is absolutely a, you know, kids come play these mini games, and then, you know, people create their own games and stuff. So I said, perfect opportunity to get some bonus stuff done. So I'm playing with the camera, messing around with my green screen, getting some settings put together and recording some stuff. And I was just about done getting it all ready, and he's in the Roblox server, and I'm keep jumping in and out of the game he wants to play. And I'm just like, I chat with him real quick, and I said, hey, listen, I'm almost done setting up what I need to. Because I want to record this. I want to do this, to have this experience recorded, because I want to be the old guy playing the little kid's game. So, which sounds much worse when I say that out loud, but you know what I'm trying to say, you know. So I'm just like, give me like 2 minutes, man. Like I'm ready to go. The camera's ready. The green screen's all set up. You know, I do all the adjustments that I need to. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is how to get the game audio to work. because everything else works for some reason. My desktop audio isn't coming through. And I don't know what happened, but the last thing I remember was going to, like, telling myself I need to figure out how that works, and then I blanked out. I just passed the fuck out.
Oh my God.
I was done.
Damn.
Now, when I record and I do things, keep in mind, I have to turn my fans off. You know, I close my door. I make sure that it's quiet in the room because I don't want to have to pick up any background noises and bullshit like that. So I guess it must have gotten warm in here to the point where it just kind of, between me being tired as fuck, it being warm in here, and I just knocked out. Just like, I'm telling you, like brim of hat on microphone, just chin to chest, and like you know when you wake up and like you're like groggy and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I didn't realize I had passed out, so I was like, fuck me. I was like, wow. I was like, hopefully I didn't pass out for too long. Like, I'm just like fucking looking around and I'm just trying to fucking not be groggy. And I look at my phone and it says 7 o'clock. And immediately, I was like, motherfucker. I said it in the group chat. I was like, sorry guys, this is me right now. It's the Mr. Krabs fucking where am I meme. Fucking everything's like all fucking blurry and I don't know what's going on. And I'm just like, oh my God, fuck. I was like, I gotta make the kids dinner. I didn't even put my wife got these like stuffed pork chops and they've been in the fridge for the last 2 days because I said, don't put them in the freezer. I'll make them. But like things come up. We ended up like eating out or whatever the hell it will happen. And I told myself, I said, if I don't make these fucking pork chops, she's going to come home and fucking just yell at me about it. And I was, and I was like, I got to make the fucking pork chops. I got to make the kids dinner. I didn't think you guys were actually going to be on time as far as like the time I had given you. Cause I was like, yeah, you know, sometime after dinner or whatever. You know, I thought you guys were going to be like, hey, when is everyone getting on? So everything just fucking happening all at once and I'm still half asleep. And I don't even know, man. I just fucking, holy shit.
First of all,
the greatest shit I've ever heard.
You very much underestimate John and I's ability to have nothing fucking going on in our lives. That we're on time for a Discord call.
Bro, I was just fucking...
Which we very loosely made a time for.
Yeah. Like, I was like, I saw Jordan had texted me, like, out of the chat. So when I saw that text, I didn't even look at the time at first. I looked at the text first, and then my eyes shot up to the time on my screen, and I went, son of a bitch. I was like, these guys are going to fucking hate me. I just fell asleep. No, dude, What's going on? Where am I? What fucking year is it? I felt like I got warped, like in the Umbrella Academy. I was like, is it 1961? I'm in Dallas, Texas. What's happening?
Funny,
dude.
We were thinking like even like just a little bit that you weren't here. We were just gonna record on our own. You know, just have like the audio separately, like we used to do. You know,
right.
But we didn't even do that. We had a conversation about Italians or whatever.
Yeah, we got balls deep into like history talk, which then got
history.
Into, like,
okay, I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about Italians?
Yeah, no, we talked a lot about history and government and stuff like that.
The Italians, the gabagool.
The gabagools.
the paisan. Yeah.
The fettuccine.
Oh my God.
The mozzarella.
Oh my God.
No, but I wanted to say, because like I thought it was kind of funny because like as we were talking about it was up until you were about to come into the call, and when you hit us up and said like, okay, I'll be like 10 minutes, and I was telling John, like John and I were talking about politics and like the money we're getting and unemployment and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we started talking about the president.
Yeah, we started talking about the president, and I was referring to our country when I was like, well, you know what they say, we're only as strong as our fucking leader. And John was like, he was like taken back. He was like, whoa, dude. He thought I was talking about you because you were late.
Because you were late to the call.
And I'm just like, I was like,
bro, I was like, you're throwing shade so hard right now.
Oh my
and I was
God.
like, nah, dude.
And then Jordan's hand, it took him a little while to click, like, he doesn't think I'm talking about Trump. What the fuck is he talking about? No, I'm not talking about Derek. I swear to God.
I immediately was like, I have not been on this show long enough to talk about Derek like that. Like, that's not.
Holy shit. Somebody cue up True Colors from the Trolls soundtrack, please.
No.
Bro, so funny. We just died laughing. We were just like, what the
betrayal! Betrayal amongst the ranks!
One of you will betray me this evening.
Yes. Fucking Judas. Judas! That would have been hilarious if I'm just like, guys, I'm so sorry in the group chat, and then separately John texts me and goes, bro, Jordan is pissed. I'd be like, wait, what?
That you didn't honor that loose.
Bro, Jordan is throwing all the shade.
On a level of one to Pontius Pilate, he's
he is so angry that we didn't honor that 6 to 6:30 loose ass time frame. Yeah. Oh fuck me, it was terrible.
Fuck. If this was Pokemon, fucking the Executor, fucking Alolan version, just thrown out from Jordan's corner. I need all the shade. Give me all the shade you can, you tall bastard.
Oh my God.
Fuck me.
Oh,
so man.
I'm so glad that was recorded.
honestly, God, dude.
Hi, people.
Hey, kids.
Man. Hey, kids. Oh, man. That's fucking
I need to stop
great.
addressing the audience as fucking kids, too.
Right.
Like, it's just not.
I mean,
That's my favorite thing.
Our current demographic is 44% of our audience are between the ages of
12.
No, God, I hope not. No, 23 and 27.
That makes
I think.
sense.
Like mid 20s ish.
What up, fellas?
So, what's up, all
And
you
lady-
cool cats
And kittens.
and
What up,
kittens?
Do we have like a Party Up podcast specific like call for them, like nickname for like them?
Oh,
Can
for
I make
like
one
the
for someone?
audience?
Yeah.
Oh
That's not-
man, I don't know.
I don't think we ever had a name for them.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I have a really good one
For all of you.
Yeah, I don't
for all
know.
of you guys watching.
Wait,
No,
what?
now we need to cut that out. Shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better fucking cut
I
that out.
haven't used the bleep in a long time, and
Holy
that's
fuck.
gonna be the one time I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna cut it out. I'm just gonna bleep it.
No, okay, so let me defend myself, because fucking that's a joke that I heard a stand-up comedian say, and that's why I wasn't thinking. I was like, wait a minute. As it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, wait, no, I can't. Shit, we're recording the show. I shouldn't say this. No, that was bad. I'm sorry.
I said earlier in the chat, because Jordan was talking to me about some stuff that was going on. And then, and I went, what's the matter, Jordan? You know, did the bottle open up mid situation? And he goes, no, I just put it the opposite way. So I just started fucking throwing gifts his way. And he was like, Jesus Christ, that's graphic. I said, listen, man, I don't push the envelope. I just flip the fucking table. Jordan, that was you flipping the table.
That was my table flip. I'm sorry.
Can I tell you, even though I'm the oldest, it took me the longest to get what was going on in that text group. Like, I had no idea. Like some innocent angel was protecting my frontal lobe. You know, like, just like, don't hush, child. You don't need to know what that is.
John finally gets it, and he's like, my innocence.
Yeah. A few million dozen arrows just like from flying out of the air and just like murder it.
Oh my god.
Screaming on the beach like, no.
For those of you who don't know, you got to listen to episode 100 spectacular of Party Up Podcast
Yeah.
to hear the famous fucking Old Spice fucking story, because I'm not telling it again.
The Old Spice saga.
I wouldn't call it a saga because I never did it again nor considered doing it again. So
Oh, well, yeah, that was a pretty, it was like a one-time request from like a very unique individual. So, so it's not listen, man, I've done some weird shit, and I've never had anybody ask me to do that, you know? Like, I mean, Jesus. Hey, whatever.
I made the Adam Sandler joke at that time of that storytelling.
Yes, you did.
Because that is the closest verbally I had ever gotten to hearing that kind of story in my entire life. You know what I mean? Like, like I would never thought in my wildest dreams somebody would say anything like that. And instead of, I mean, obviously it was the other end, but still, like, I never thought in my entire life I would ever hear something said like that ever again.
Oh man, it's so good, so fucking.
And I
good.
want to say that I'm sorry, but I just don't feel that in my heart.
No, there's no apologies needed, man. No apologies needed. You're living your life one day at a time.
I was listening to it, but I told John earlier, like, I went in the drive the other night and I watched the whole fucking episode 100 from beginning to end, like all those hours. I just like sat there one afternoon, and we teased the fucking the Switch story that I don't think Derek ever heard.
What the fuck is the Switch story?
The Nintendo Switch story. Did I tell you the Switch story?
Oh,
when I was on vacation?
Yeah, that's right. Because he was just like, at least you didn't drop your Switch or something like that. And you're like, God damn it, John! Don't you dare! What the fuck? Yeah, I know. Yeah. So is this going to be the moment where you tell us the Switch story?
If you want, I'm not gonna like. I'll fucking fuck. It just paints me really stupid and bad.
Well,
you don't have to tell the Switch story.
No, okay. It's not bad. I don't care about fucking telling it. I just
tell it.
I think it's funny. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, here's the thing: is that telling that story, I don't think you should. It's not a bad story. It's not a bad story on you, but there are people on that vacation that you have in your life still. So like,
I need to know now. What the fuck?
You can tell them off the air. You can tell them on the 30th when we all hang out.
No,
but don't tell that on the air.
Yeah, no. Okay, no, you're right. If it was a listen, okay, here's my gauge. If it's people and if it's stories that I have, like Derek living vicariously through me and my stupidity, I will tell the stories about people who I no longer even vibe with.
Yes.
But like, if they're still in my life, I can't.
But I don't know any of your friends.
But if they listen because of him, I'm just saying that if she wanted to and could listen, I don't know. It just seems I would.
I'm thankful to John for telling me. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I will be that angel on the shoulder.
I was gonna say this is truly the tale of the angel and demon on your shoulders right now, Jordan.
It really is right now.
Oh,
Derek's
man.
like, listen. Derek's like, listen. Fucking tell me.
Yeah, Jordan.
You can tell him when we all hang out, but don't tell him on the air.
You need to understand where I'm coming from here, Jordan. That I'm not here to judge, and anyone that's listening is definitely not gonna give a shit. Okay, it's you have to understand. Listen, you got to understand that you are the storyteller of the group. Like, to have a story and not tell one, how do you ever expect people to pay to hear your voice? You have quality content inside of you. Just release it to the world, Jordan.
I'm going to say that in that vein, we all have stories to tell. However, there are stories in those, as we both know, that sometimes shouldn't be told where other people can hear it.
Fucking do
Sincerely, yeah. Derek, listen, Derek, you shouldn't worry about this overall because you're going to get to know. I'm just
right, exactly.
But that's not the point. I just don't want to wait.
Stop the recording right now. I'll tell it, and then we get right back on.
You
trust him enough to do that right now? You fucking sucker! You sucker!
It's the part of me.
When they say a sucker's born every minute, they're talking about you right now.
It is the part of me that really wants to tell the story that said that. But at the same time, I'm like, Derek, I know you have respect for me, and I have respect for you. So turn the fucking recording off.
Okay,
and I will tell you.
Okay, all right, fine. fine. I'll agree to the stipulation here. But you must know.
I must know
that I might slip in a joke randomly in the future, but only you guys would understand it.
Oh, you guys are allowed to fucking reference it.
Well, that's why I referenced it during the
show, yeah.
During the show.
You can reference it.
Okay, as long as I'm given the same right that John was given by,
fuck yeah, dude.
Just by default because he kind of just said it, then I will agree to such terms. So I'm going to click the stop recording button, and when I come back, I'm just going to react to it. I'm not going to say anything.
You know what you should do, though? For, like, putting this out to Patreon? Just give them whatever amount of minutes of just, like, circus music.
So just go through my whole story right now with,
like a technical difficulties, just like background music and like the monkey
like,
holding a wrench.
Yeah, like just you picture a big circus and you're walking through and you hear the elephants in the background and the kids laughing, playing, and then you go the big top,
yes.
kind of music, just give them a minute or so of that,
or we
while he tells the story off the air.
We can do the old timey movie theater. Let's all go to the lobby.
That's a good one too.
I have that locked and loaded and ready to go. So okay,
yes.
We're gonna take a concession stand break, and and then when we come back, I'm gonna react to this story, and we'll see if John was correct in guiding Jordan into the direction of, hey, maybe you shouldn't tell this story.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go grab some popcorn. We'll be right back.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right, so we're back. So I understand now why the story should be kept private, and I respect that. And
you're also underwhelmed.
I am
upset.
Are we gonna leave that long break in there? Or leave it out?
No, I'm absolutely leaving that pause in for dramatic effect because I'm not. So the story was boring.
But the thing is, okay. To give context to any people who may want to hear the story, I'm not going to tell it publicly.
It's not worth it. No, it was just a moment between two people that happened, and I get it, and I know why you didn't want to say it because it's not. There's two people involved, and you're only half of the story, so you don't want to involve the second half without their permission. It's perfectly fine. That's normal.
But more along the lines of like, I didn't want to preface this story to you or to anybody as like, God, you got to hear this. This is a story that is like, it's self-deprecating towards me, and it's good for a giggle. It's not.
It was funny. It was funny. Like we had our laughs when you told us, and I like I said, I made my jokes.
You did,
but
you did, and you will.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't a story that needed to be told.
No, it wasn't.
But it was a story that needed to be heard.
Among friends, it could be heard. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm still completely flaccid. So,
not even a chub. We ain't even
not even a twitch, man. Not even
a twitch down there.
Not even what's going on? Nope. Nothing.
Okay.
But it's all right, man. No, I get it. I respect you enough, but I will make fun of you for how ridiculous that instance in your life was. Absolutely.
Yeah,
because that's what friends do. That's what friends do.
Exactly.
Real friends are around so we can make fun of each other.
And that's why I'm cool with Derek knowing, but like,
But the rest of you assholes can't. Ha ha. Ha ha. We
I
know
feel so
something you
terrible.
don't know.
I feel so terrible because as a bonus, this is a fucking story that people are paying to hear me tell them that I'm not telling them the story.
No. First off, I highly doubt anybody's paying. Second off, the general content is what they're here for. The story is just a plus. But
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to tell stories like that, but like,
this is my whole thing with it, and I don't want everybody kind of know how I operate. So we obviously got told this story, right? And jokes are made and laughs were had, and I came back and said, it was what it was as far as a story. But then Old Spice was told, that whole tale was told, and that was
repeat it.
That's like, that has multiple, like that has replay value, like 100%. You know what I'm saying? So now what we've done is establish the spectrum. That's what we've done. We want to be.
We now have a gradient scale of stories that need to be told and stories that we can joke about that don't.
Right.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely. We want to be a little less Meowth and a lot more swagger. That's
Meowth. That's right.
And
Meowth.
And so it begins.
Oh man, hell yeah, bro.
That's
but
fun.
yeah, all right. It was what it was. But how about you, John? You have any embarrassing sex stories you want to go?
Topic.
I think you know me well enough by now to know that I don't.
Right.
No, I do, but I refuse to tell any of those on the air.
It's okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna have to carry the load here.
Gross.
I didn't realize that was gonna come out that way, but it did.
Ew.
Gross. Phrasing.
Everything sounds like cum.
Wait, guys. Guys. Are we seriously not doing phrasing anymore? Because I think we should talk about that.
Oh, fuck, man.
It's fine if you want to move on, but if we're going to move on and no one told me what the new thing is, then I should.
Fuck me, dude.
Yeah.
H. John Benjamin goodness.
I can keep the ball rolling right now. I had a fucking question for you boys that I would have loved to have brought to the fucking audience here right now.
Well, yeah, sure, go for it.
If quite possible right now. So I got this from and if you recognize anything, because I have like a list of these that I started when I first joined the show. I brought to Derek and John's attention a segment of very hypothetical situations and questions that I wanted. I have a list of. If you recognize these from anywhere else, yes, I steal them, and no, I don't give a fuck. So
okay.
No, they're just questions. We're not gonna get in trouble, but but I have gotten them from like other shows that I really enjoy and blah blah blah. So whatever.
Right.
So, this fucking wonderful hypothetical question I have for you guys right now is one that I hope would be thought provoking. If you could make a theme park out of any movie in the world, what would that theme park be? Give me some of the main attractions. Give me some shit.
Jesus.
I'm way too high for this one.
Oh shit. That's fucking great.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I told you I wanted to do this.
Oh my god. Oh shit. All right. Well, while John composes himself, I guess I'll go first. I would have to say, and just because it's really the first thing that popped in my head when you said this, a Lord of the Rings inspired, like, world, like how they have like Harry Potter world and shit like that, like a Lord of the Rings universe or something of that. Title in the works. Let's give me a fucking break here. But it's something Lord of the Rings inspired, and you can fucking you'll probably have like a fucking bunch of roller coasters, fucking Mordor fucking inspired, things. Probably like a trolley ride through the Shire, like small, what I'm saying, like smaller, like less stressful rides. Fucking, you have you have all the vendors wearing just fucking Schmeagol hats and shit like that. Random orcs and different races walking around you can take pictures with and things like that. So whatever the roller coaster tycoon version of Lord of the Rings would be, that's where I'm gonna go. Archery range with Legolas, so.
Archery range, let's go.
Yeah, shit like that, And gigantic turkey legs, because turkey legs are awesome.
Yeah, of course. It would have to have that Renaissance fair feel to it.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's taking what medieval times already does and expanding upon it and adding the lore.
Right. Yeah.
If you took medieval times and mixed it with the Renaissance fair, because they're two different things.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah, smash that together and then make it a DLC for Roller Coaster Tycoon.
People on the West Coast probably have no idea what we're talking about.
Basically, yeah.
Medieval times is for those that don't know, is like a place in New Jersey where they have like jousting, and it's like a big restaurant theme thing where you all sit in a medieval realm and you watch horse jousting and you watch a little show that they put together while they feed you like half a chicken with no utensils and beer and soda for the kids. It's like this.
Yeah.
And then they also have like strawberry daiquiris for some reason.
Or whatever, because that shit exists.
And it's fucking great. By the way, it's so much fun.
Yeah, John didn't make it sound crazy appealing, but
it's really fun. I've been there a few times. It really
is a lot of fun. Yeah, I've done it a few times.
The show itself is really fun because basically it's this big arena setting. Oh shit! I just smacked the shit out of my mic. Exactly. I'm so excited. So eager. Yeah. I'm also very Italian. I speak with my hands, even though you can't see it. But you're basically in this it's like a castle, more or less, when you roll up to this fucking place. And you walk in, and they've got a fucking ye old gift shop, and they have a knife shop where you can actually buy
court, like a court, like a system,
they have the tavern area, and it's all decorated like the inside of a fucking castle. And there's actually because I went as VIP once, this is part of my bachelor thing. My buddies got VIP tickets and everything like that. So you go in, they give you a VIP sash, and you can take pictures with the king and stuff like that. It's pretty legit. And they have maidens dressed in Renaissance garb, and the king and the queen, and they make royal announcements and stuff like that. It's really fucking cool. And they have a weapon shop where you can actually buy daggers and swords and knives and shit like that. I got a fucking I'll post it along with this. I got a huge dragon skull from the shop. My buddies bought, and I have this nice little it's kind of like a smaller sword. It's almost like a dagger.
They also make fake knockoff Hyrule shields.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they have the Hyrulean shield, and they have other things from Game of Thrones and shit. So anything that's
of course,
of that time, of that time frame and shit like that. Right. So you're walking through the castle, and then they announce that the tournament's going to begin. The games will now begin. Yeah, and you have the red knight, the blue knight, the yellow knight, the green knight,
and the black knight.
And the Black Knight, yes, there's 5 of them, and then they go through a a list of games and like
and it's
trials.
all done on horse, like a lot of horseback stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, and then there's parts where like the knights come off their horses and they actually battle each other with like morning stars and like shields
they write a
and
story
shit.
into it.
Yeah, there's this whole thing with it, and then like it's really funny because when we went, so part of the like the show is when they're introducing the knights. So the arena is like it's huge, like your big arena setting, and like the center is like all sand and stuff, and then you have the king and the queen at the head of it, and like each seating section is a color, and that's the knight that you represent when you're there. So they'll throw like towels so you can like, you know, swing your towel around and stuff like that. And as they introduce the knights, part of it is that they all have flowers and they throw them to the maidens in the crowd.
That's right. I forgot they do that.
Yeah. So when we went for my bachelor stuff, so I went and I was the king. They gave me like this little crown thing and a sash, and my buddies dressed up as princesses. So they had little tiaras. They had like, you know, little like, you know, they got like Disney style like princess tops or whatever. And we go and we sit down, and like the VIP section's right next to the edge of the arena.
Exactly.
So when the knights are coming around, you're pretty damn close. Like them being on top of the horses, like you're pretty much eye level with them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we had the red knight. We were in the red knight section. And the funny part about this was, so they, you know, introduced the knights and the red knight's there. And we're like, yeah, red knight, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, you know, the knights will now throw flowers to the maidens and blah, blah, blah. So the red knight's on his horse. He's looking around. He's got 4 roses. He throws one to the crowd. And like, whatever, girl catches or whatever. And I start yelling, throw one over here. And he doesn't look right away. He throws a second rose, whatever. And I'm like, dude, throw one over here. You got 3 princesses right over here. He looks over, and the look of shock and disgust that come over his face are so fucking classic. He was like, he did one of those like, oh man, what the, oh, like he like shoulder shuddered and like looked back and was like, oh my God. And like, he's just like, no, like shaking his head. No, I'm not doing that. And he throws the 3rd rose out to another girl. He's got 1 rose left. I was like, come on, dude. And they're like, yeah, throw us a flower. And he's looking around, he's not doing anything. And then like, just as they start to announce the knights to come to the center of the arena, he looks out into the distance and he just backhand throws the rose to my friends and then scurries off to the center of the arena. I'm just like, yeah, fuck yeah, red knight, let's go.
That's so
it was
good.
the best. It's definitely a good time if you're like in the area or ever like on the East Coast, if you're not from the East Coast, and in Jersey. Yeah, medieval times is the shit. So definitely a good time.
Yeah.
So now that we've described my movie themed theme park and basically how it's medieval times on steroids, what about you, John? Did you manage to think of something, or are you still too high for that?
I feel like the only thing I immediately thought of 2, and they're both horror themed.
No, before you do, I just wanted to say, if it helps you, I made a mistake because, like, in asking this question, it's not just movies; it's any pop culture thing.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask. One's a movie, one's more pop culture thing.
All right, sick, because mine is a TV show; it's not a movie. And if you've listened to the show, you know what mine is. But go ahead, John.
The first one I thought of was just really a joke, because if they ever did this, they should lock anyone up that's associated with it. And I was going to say Saw.
That'd be pretty cool, though.
A Saw theme park where it's just like, you know, you gotta get out of traps and shit. You know, but like, you know, they don't really work or anything, but they give you that like sense of feel that it does. Like you might actually be locked up and being tortured. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like that would be like an escape room.
I was just
style theme park. Like everything's
yeah, that's what
like,
I would think. It's all escape rooms and
I
like
love escape rooms.
But then you could do like you know, fucking like all the food there is all like bloodied or like
Right.
You know, there's
It
like a
looks
pig.
gory.
You know, you can get like a pig's leg. You know, like as
Right.
like a
Yeah. It's
Dude,
a human
we
leg
should-
instead of a turkey leg. Yeah.
right. Yeah, exactly. You know,
We should
or they
legit-
give you like a real like pigs. You know, like because they have that one Saw movie that had like they feed them to the pigs. You know, with
Yeah. Yeah.
the
We should legitimately do an escape room now that I'm just fucking
Oh,
just
dude,
showing
I
it.
fucking
No.
Just show
love
notes.
them.
I hate those things. I'm not
What?
gonna.
Oh, I'm so good at those. I love those.
It's like my nightmare.
Oh my god.
The other one that I had, which was horror themed, but more on the funny side, would be Scooby Doo theme park.
I would
It's like
absolutely go to that.
It's like just it's just like Disney, but it's just Scooby Doo shit. So like the vendors are like the creeper and like all those like man, you know, people behind the mask and stuff. And then maybe they have like a kids section where they can actually like chase the guy down and then unmask him and like, oh my god, Mr. Jenkins, you know, like
Dude.
The fun
And I
house
have-
is the doors in the
Yeah, the
hallway. And you just
doors
run
that-
through.
yeah.
Yeah.
everyone's just running into different doors and shit. Like that's fucking funny to me. And then of course you have like, you know, some kind of like weird roller coaster or whatever, you know, like.
You would like,
But like a lot of it would just be like creepy, like stupid, silly haunted house walkthroughs and like
Yeah.
you know, and then like Scooby snacks.
Oh yeah.
exactly. They'd have like those big stacked sandwiches that him and Shaggy.
Yeah,
eat,
exactly. Like you could be like order like a big sandwich and shit, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm fucking
that'd be
down.
sick.
Let's
Like
do
big
it.
animatronic show or like a
Yeah.
you know whatever. It would be awesome.
That'd be
That would
so
be sick
sick.
as fuck.
The big characters walking around with big Scooby character. Like you have a parade, a little Scooby Doo parade, where they're chasing all the different like you know baddies.
Yeah.
Do we get to
like,
take a
music.
picture with Velma?
I would hope so.
I hope so.
I mean, it's my fucking theme park. Yeah.
It's actually
I
just
do-
John in an orange sweater just walking around. Jinkies!
I'm like, whoa. Velma's got a nice beard, dude.
Those would be the two I think I would do.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
that's dope.
I would. So I have two of them, and they're both shows.
Or one of them Golden Girls.
It's no.
Is one of them The Office.
You know, I wouldn't even mind like a teacup ride that's just like, thank you for being a friend. Like, I don't think that would be terrible.
I agree.
But that was not my answer. So the first one I came up with right off the bat was an entire theme park based on Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Yes.
And I've read this from a lot of the fandom and everything like that. There's a lot of people out there, and I totally agree with this. Like I've read this online. They're upset that Avatar never reached the acclaim that Harry Potter reached.
Even though it was significantly better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I just my opinion. I'm sorry guys, but like I feel like it's Wait, John, are you talking about Avatar or Harry Potter?
Avatar.
Are we agreeing right now? Yo, let's go.
Wait, first of all, let me explain.
Oh my god.
I love Harry Potter.
right.
Yes, you do.
Okay? I really do. I love Harry Potter. I hate J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
All right?
Nothing you can do about that.
Right, exactly. Like it's just nothing we can do about that anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's the same reason I hate the author of Game of Thrones, even though I love Game of Thrones.
Right.
You know, like Martin or whatever his name is. Fuck him. The story in Harry Potter is a generic, like boy from nothing becomes something.
It's the hero's journey.
It's the hero's journey.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, that's exactly what Avatar is. But the characters are better and more well thought out.
Yeah.
There are more instances of you should be more accepting to people even if you don't understand them.
Right.
There's a lot more life lessons in Avatar that Harry Potter never thought of.
Not even close.
Like, not even close. And the worlds in Harry Potter are great. I love the magic. I love how all that stuff works. I love the ministry and all that stuff. It's hysterical to me. I love all that shit. But if I had to pick one, you know, to no longer exist, Harry Potter can go fuck itself.
Yeah, I agree. And I just
Wow.
and I see it and I don't and it sucks because like we're talking about this hypothetically, but like there is a Harry Potter world. And
Yeah.
like,
Yes. And I've
Sucks
been
to
there,
fuck.
and it's fucking amazing.
yeah, but like
Wow.
I think they're losing so much potential because like thinking on like, you know, Avatar, like I don't give a fuck how biased I am right now. Think of the potential right now. You could take the park and just like the same way that they do with Disney and they separate like Animal Kingdom and shit like that, you can separate it by the 4 nations.
Yep.
The water tribe could be the fucking you know, like the water
park. Yep.
Exactly. Like the Fire Nation could have all like the food and all the fancy shit and all the shows and stuff like that.
The air temple could be nothing but like roller coasters and rides and shit.
Yeah, like high up shit where you're just like flying super quick high up in the air. Like
maybe they have like those iFly, you know, parachute things where you can like fly around in.
The Earth, dude. Do you understand the implication of like the Earth Kingdom like bumper cars? That would be cool as fuck.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That would be the coolest thing that you could do. And I just like that potential is just like wasted on the fact that Harry Potter got more like pop culture acclaim.
Right.
So I don't know.
Wow.
But that's definitely that's one that I would definitely love without a doubt. You could pet a sky bison. Get the fuck out of here. You could pet Appa. Are you kidding me? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. But the second one I had that I completely forgot about, and it's only because I came up with a couple of the rides in my head, would be, and this would never happen because it was a series that's totally slept on in my opinion. Not enough people talk about it. Venture Brothers Land. Just fucking bro. Think about dude. Think about that shit for a second. You can do the Monarchs fucking like minion experience.
No, you know what you could have though? You know how you have like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride? You just have Brock's Wild Ride and he drives you around in the car. Fucking like you're running over like henchmen and shit and like
like VR shit or just real fucking who cares. Dr. Orpheus's House of Mirrors.
Yes.
Fucking, are you kidding me? Shit writes itself, bro. Like this shit's so cool.
Nope.
Oh shit.
I fucking Giant Boy Detective. I don't know, fucking Little Kid Land or whatever the fuck.
Little Kid Land.
I'm just saying, like, you can separate it by the ages. Fucking Gargantua 2, the experience.
Right. Oh, you have the adults part has to be like, you know, like Rusty's like, hey, come on in. Like Rusty's, you know, like flirt bar, you know. And it's like a whole adult land where you could just like, hey, you know,
something just pathetic because Rusty is like
exactly
like flirty. He's just a loser at the end of the day. Kind of like, I just think that'd be cool as shit. Like, come on,
man,
figure out the mystery of who killed 24. Like,
you gotta have like a 21's like you know. Like it's almost like a drive, you know, like how Haunted Mansion is, like it's like a little cart, but he takes you through like all these little nerd things, you know, and and it's just him like in 1974 when Batman, you know, like just like shit like that.
Dude, like, I saw
these Hulk gloves and like
I saw 21's ride just like that, but like a rail shooter.
Okay, yeah.
With the tranquil, with like the
trank darts,
the trank darts and shit. But it's like him, it's him and his Jedi robe. Fuck me,
like,
dude.
Oh man, that's good.
That's fine.
That was really good. I like those.
I love that.
If anybody out there is listening and invest in theme parks, hit us up.
Well, let us know. All rights reserved. Party Up Podcast.
Gotcha,
Cue the legal.
This is all trademark. Fucking chill out there, kids.
That was good. That was a really good question.
Got a bunch of locked and loaded. So, shit, bug.
That's dope. All right. I think we've covered enough ground.
I think the kids are satisfied.
Game over.